Okay, so in this video, I'll be showing you how to create a membership access to your lead generation funnel. So what is that? So basically, instead of collecting via a standard form, here they'll be creating an actual account. You can still collect whatever things you want in that, sign up form, but they'll also be adding a password to create an account. What is the idea behind that? So basically, the content that they'll get after that, like the lead magnet kind of a thing of the whole funnel, let's say a few videos, some downloadable products, they will be password protected. Basically, only people with actual account, people who actually submitted the form, only they can access that. So even if they share the same link, people wouldn't be able to get in if they don't have the account. So it's very straightforward, so let's dive into it, and let's transform this funnel that we did in our previous video of the normal funnel for submitting a form to collect information for follow up afterwards. So we have our funnel with the home page, and we have an opt-in and a thank you page. So again, in this case, as the other funnels, we're just basically changing the opt-in step. So in the previous funnel, like this one, we have the form, and in this new one, we'll just be replacing the form with the membership registration. So basically, when you click on the buttons here to add a new widget for your pop-up, which in this case is our lead generation step, instead of the form and instead of the booking, if you're trying to get people to book an appointment, you can use the membership login and registration and just drop it here. That's it. Now this is the widget. This is again just like the form for the normal form. In this one in particular, you can have the account creation, and you can start with the registration first and log in if they already have an account. Let's just delete this headline on top. And now the form itself, you can do a few things with it. Of course, you can edit this information. That's very straightforward. But here you can also have people to go to a specific membership group after they submit the form. By default, every funnel or every website comes with the basic members. So you can choose that as a default one to which they'll be assigned. But in a moment, I will be showing you how you can create different membership groups to which you can distribute people with different access levels. We have a whole video on memberships, so you can check that series. It's a few videos showing everything about memberships, but this is just a very quick way how to basically generate free members and leads with access to specific content. Now you can tag the user, of course, and in this case, if you want to add more fields, maybe you want to add a phone here, you can just add from like a normal form, add it to your whole thing. In this case, we have a phone which we can add as here to be a placeholder instead of a label, and we can make it a required field. And basically that's it. We just created our registration form. People can now start entering their information, and this would be creating an account and basically collecting the lead with access to the specific content. When you're ready, just click on save. Well, before that, actually, we can also have a custom thank you page after they register, which is basically going to be our next step in the funnel. So when somebody submits, we'll all be assigned, they registers and submits, they'll be assigned to the next step, which is the thank you page or some kind of a membership page. So we can click on save. And that's it. That's how simple it was to basically replace our opt-in form with a membership registration, which is very similar widget, but with a few other extra things about it. So when somebody registers, as you know, there will be a user here. And here we have from the previous tests. Now, in our case, when somebody registers, it will be assigned to the basic member. Of course, there will be also be part of the contacts in general, but they will also be part of these memberships. Now, if you want to create a different group or groups, you can just add it from here, and you can assign people to different membership groups from different forms, for example, with access to specific content. All right, so now let's go into the actual builder again, and let's create a different thank you page. So in our case, somebody submits the information and goes to the thank you page. which is just a normal thank you page, which you can absolutely leave like that. And this can be a, let's say, a download button, or you can have a video or whatever you want as content, which would be like the lead magnet for this particular funnel. Now you can create like a whole series of different videos, for example, which people will get access to if they submit their information. So it's absolutely up to you. It can be just a single downloadable product or a single video, whatever you decide. You can just link it here. Now for this example, I will show you a few options for a membership type of a section. So you can click on add new step and click on a page. Now we have a section here called memberships and courses. So we can use this as inspiration and starting point for our area. So if you want to show more, let's say more files you want to show to people where they can download, you can use something like this. This is such template where you can organize your files and people can just click and download. Simple and very cool way to do that. This is another way for file sharing where people can click and get access. So basically this is a more different way to present different files that people can download. But you can also make it like this, where there's basically a video courses they'll be getting access after they submit. So it really depends on what you're trying to give to your users that sign up. Like I said, it can be a single file, it can be a single video, or series of videos. For this example, let's just select something like this. For example, let's call it thank you plus membership. So some kind of area. So here you can have thank you, for example, instead of welcome, which is always fine either way. Thank you, and here we have the membership name. So whatever name was used to sign up, this would be the name here. So you can use that for personalization purposes. It's member.firstname. Basically, that's a small thing that you can use to personalize your whole area after somebody signs up. So this is another cool thing about the memberships in general. And here you have different sections. Basically, these are call to actions. They can go anywhere that you want. This can be downloading a file. This can go to another page or another series, whatever you desire. This is just a template. Of course, you can modify it however you like. When you're ready, just click on Save Changes. And we can have this as our new thank you page. So we can delete our old one. And this would be the thing where people will be getting into after they, submit their information in the opt-in. So you can create different, series and pages below. And here we have, again, different designs of such places where you can have those. So this, for example, let's say video 1, let's call it, and you can create like this. So basically people would be signing up for free and getting access to specific content. And now is the part where you are restricting access. So how only people who sign up will get access to these 2 pages, for example. So when you go into your page settings, in your step settings, you can make this page to be members only. So this is the trick. Basically, this is how you restrict access. So you select your group, confirm, and save. You can do it for the other pages that you have in your series, you can say, and that's it. Just like that, we restricted access. Now only people who are part of this membership group will have access. So now we can go and preview our funnel and see how it actually works. So we are now in our landing page, which again, it can be for whatever lead generation it is. The idea here is to capture the visitor's attention, to push them to take the action, which in our case is to click the button. In this case, we haven't really changed what it says, but let's say get access to the video course, for example. They click on hire me in this case, and we can add some information. This is we can add here some data just to fill the user. We can just add user2 as a name, and we can click on the captcha. So the captcha is always with these sign up forms. It's added by default. And let's click on submit. So that submitted our form. So that created a user. this generated the lead. It collected every information that was in the previous section, but instead of just sending them here, it also created a membership account, and only people with membership account would be able to access here. And as you can see, you have the message with the user tool, which was the name that we added when we submitted the form. So this is the personalization thing. You can use that throughout your pages altogether because they're already logged in. So this information is stored with their session. So now people can, go to the specific place where you want them to go to, or whatever action you want them to take. In our case, the button is going to our video course, the second page that we created, and people can play a video, take some action, go back if they want, and so on and so on. So this is how simple it was to create an actual mini course, kind of a funnel. So again, it's for lead generation, and it's just a different type of a thank you that you get at the end. And again, we use this widget called membership login and registration. And people who are not logged in, they will not be able to share these restricted pages and files if you have inside, whatever you have. So this is it. This is how simple it was to make a kind of different style and type of a funnel. It's very much similar like the others, but with slightly different idea. Now in the contacts, if we go, you'll see that the user tool was created, and inside the user you'll see that they're already part of the members, basic members. So they have slightly different information with some members info, when was the last time that they logged in, some shipping and billing information if there is such. So yeah, this is it. This is how easy it is, and you can of course adjust their memberships at any point. You can also see them here under basic members. And this is the memberships. Again, if you want to learn more, we have a whole series, a few cool videos, again pretty short ones, but explaining different things and how to sell memberships actually. So it's kind of part of the sales funnels there. But this is it. This is a quick and very cool way to generate leads in a slightly different way with the memberships. I hope that you enjoyed it, and talk to you in the next video.